Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dream 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you're all doing well today and I want to thank you for coming over and showing my channel some support. So this will probably just be an extra video for sometime today or tomorrow. I'm not sure when. I am filming on Friday, May the 16th. Today is my birthday. I got up around 5 this morning. My husband had already left for work because he has to be at work at 5 and I have to work 9 to 5. So today is my birthday and I don't know if I said that. Kind of out of it right now and I'll get into that in just a moment. But today is my birthday and I am 54. So our sweet Grayson Storm, who is our kitty, we got him, I think he would have been 2 on August the 7th of this year. About the last couple of days, he was kind of moping around and not really himself, but he was still eating and drinking and, no diarrhea, no vomiting, no nothing, just, kind of moping around. And so I'd called yesterday to the vet about an appointment just to get him checked out and try to figure out what was going on. And they had no appointments until Monday, so I made that appointment Monday morning, and my husband's taking Monday and Tuesday off just to rest because he works so hard. He works 10-hour days and sometimes on Saturday, and, going to see his mom who is in assisted living memory care and, all the things. And anyway, we lost our Grayson Storm this morning. He passed away between 4 and 4:30 in our kitchen. My husband checked on him this morning when he woke up and he was still alive, but mopey and laying by the water bowl in the kitchen. And my husband went to take a shower, and when he came back in, he was gone. So prayers would be greatly appreciated. I think that's why my voices got awful this morning, because after I got up, my husband sent me a text and told me, because I was looking for Grayson to try to figure out where he was at, and that's when he told me he had passed. So, I was just screaming, and, with the polyps on my vocal cords and the condition of my voice anyway, screaming's the last thing I need to be doing, so I think I've wreaked havoc on my voice. But I do want to thank my beautiful sister. I would say sister in crafting because that's how we met, but it's grown far beyond that. She is my sister from another Mr. and another Mrs. And her name is Kim. Kim, I love you so much. She's been there for me this morning. It's still really, really early. And, yeah, she always has such sweet, kind words. And I know I could call her and talk to her anytime. So, Kim, I love you. And thank you so much for this morning. I really do appreciate it. You mean the world to me. But yeah, I just felt the need to glue, cut, or tear something this morning. So, I don't think I have a tissue anywhere. Oh, yes, I do. One from Italy. Let me grab it, guys. But yeah, if you could all keep me in your prayers, I would appreciate it. My husband I'm going to call when they open at 9 and see if my husband can drop him off at the vet, because they do cremations, so that we could have him cremated and I could bring him home. We have kind of a shrine for our deceased pet family members, because to us they are family. They're not just pets. They're not just an animal. They are, you know, they're our family. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but we certainly do, and I always have. I care for my fur babies like I cared and still care for my children, and they're just something really special. But I'm going to call them to make sure it's okay that my husband drops them off. And again, I will put him on the shrine with our other pets and our human people, our human family who has passed. So he will be joining them. But yeah, so I was off yesterday. Did go to the nail salon and get my nails done, so that was fun. And I had actually ordered 3 different. This is how they came. But I did tear the little thing off of all of them. But this one just says, I think it says, excuse me, gray silver, 1/2 inch. And these are just like the stick pins for fabric. And I wanted to rust some. So these were a bright silver. And so they're kind of a rusty color. But I wanted to start using those. Oh, excuse me, I hit you guys. On paper as well as, you know, fabric to paper. And then I had gotten these. Some of them rusted really well, and some of them did not. You can see some still silver in there, and I have a batch still in the kitchen that did not seem to rust very well, so I threw out the solution, and I'm thinking today when I get off work I will try that batch again. And then I have a batch here that again, some of them rusted really well. Some of them did not, but we have some pins to play with now, so that'll be fun at some point. Hopefully I can get those other ones to rust. I'm going to change out my tear rollers here. So I have this. Oh, there's a pin. Excuse me. Leave it to me. Pins everywhere. So I had this Amazon 8.5 by 11. I think a purchase came in it. And I always do my best to save these. And of course, you know, it's bubbly. It's got the little whatever's inside. But it feels really good. But I was thinking we could just collage this. Maybe we could use it as a, it's pretty thick. Cut it in half. Could make a journal out of it. Have this wrap over. Have this wrap over as a closure. Something like that. But I thought we would just start out by just collaging it. Because again, I just need to tear something and glue something. So let me think about this. If we want, and I have some different papers here, so I just grabbed a couple that were not backed to use. So these right here, I saw a thingy. I think these are chapter 1 papers. I'm assuming they all are. Yeah, it says chapter 1. So I'm thinking these are chapter 1. Let me just paperclip them together because I'm thinking what I'll do is, just in case we decide to use this. Oh, this is Marie Antoinette, isn't it? Is that what this is? I think that's what some of it is. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a pretty girl. If it is, I could certainly reprint it. But in a way, excuse me, I'm so sorry. We did that way. I didn't want to do it this way. So we'll do it this way. I know, I'm being ridiculous. I'm just thinking about the orientation of this. So if I want to use this as a cover, you turn it this way, it'll go that way, and then this will go over as the closure, the front, like a flap. So, maybe my mind should not be thinking so early. So that'll go around that way. So I guess we can leave it this way. We need to have it up and down. Okay. Fold. That flaps around as a flap. Okay. I just don't want anything to end up being upside down. You know what I'm saying? Now this is really pretty. That could be... Oh, and it has an L on it too. For Lori. So maybe we could put that on there. Tear this little piece off. Let's see. Oh, I had that turned around the wrong way. Whatever, it's okay. Maybe we should wrap it around it. Maybe we can wrap it around it on the top and the bottom and over here. Yeah. Let's just see that out. I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just so I have a little wiggle room. This is a brand new bottle. Hello, you got to take the thingy off. The other one still has some in it, but you have to wait a little while for it to come down. Oh my goodness. See, my hands are not really wanting to cooperate this morning. There we go. We got it started. That's all we needed was a start. Sun's coming up. Hopefully it's going to be a pretty day. Try to get this off here. There we go. Okay, now maybe we are back in action. Try to get it to the edge there. Get enough on there. Go ahead and grab the spreader. Make sure to get it over enough to be able to wrap it here. So we'll go over there. Turn it and go over here. And put a little bit of glue here and here. And wrap this piece. There we go. I think I need a wet one. Just stuck my finger all in glue. Alright, now I'll just turn this over. Smooth that out. Okay, well that's pretty. Okay, so I think I have my thing falling down on me over here. So let's see if we can find, this one's pretty. So is this one. Something kind of with that blue in it to go right there. Then we could wrap that. We could do that whole page. Oops. And just wrap it. Dropping everything. Just one of those days, I guess. I think this kit may have been Medieval Mirage, but I'm not positive. I do know I have her Marie Antoinette. Hello, we got an upside down dummy. Yep. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah. Try to get it as close to the edge as I can. Get it glued up good, and this Fabri-Tac really works well on just about anything, so, oops, so that's good. Okay, and I actually get my Fabri-Tac from Amazon. And I get it, they sell it in a 3-pack. And that is actually cheaper than Walmart, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. When you buy the 3-pack. And I get the free shipping, so that's a plus. I always get free shipping on Amazon. I'm not an Amazon Prime member. I just make sure that if there are things that I want to buy, on Amazon, that's in that crease right there. Anyway, if there's things that I want to purchase on Amazon, I make sure that the total is at least $35. Because most things, not all things, there are some places that don't participate in the $35 free shipping. You just have to look. But yeah, I always make sure that I just put in my cart what I want as I see what I want. And then when it adds up to $35, then I'm getting the free shipping without having to pay for the Prime membership. Now, you might have to wait a few days longer to get it, but I don't have a problem waiting. I've got glue all up under my fingernail there and here. So let me get that off. Okay, so let's get this rocking and rolling because I do have to get ready for work. That one's really pretty. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. Well, maybe I'll use this one because these two flowers are pretty much the same. And I'll overlap this one a little bit more because of this. If I'm going to make this a journal, though, I'll probably be cutting it, but right now I don't want to worry about that. I just want to get it covered. Like I don't have a million other projects in the works now. I am creating something else. Let me move my pens here. Okay, upside down. So we'll go here with that and make sure to give us enough overlap, and then we'll just have the one more piece there that we have to do, and then we will call this a video. And I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys for being here and spending a little bit of time with me. I just definitely wanted to craft and tear and glue and cut and do something. Keep my mind occupied. I love crafting. I love crafting and spending time with you guys anyway, so. Okay. Just want to make sure I have enough overlap so that when we fold that, we'll be good. Okay. And this mat, yeah, it's really easy to get the glue off of it, so I had purchased it off of Amazon. I think it came in a pack of either 4 or 6. Purchased it many months ago, and it's still on the first mat. I've gotten ink on it, you know, other stuff, and it just comes right off with the wet one. So, love that mat. They weren't very expensive. I think they were called, what were they called? Don't know what they were called. Cork mats. I mean, I don't get it, but that's what the name of it was. And you could just search cork placemats, because it's actually a placemat. We'll be covering the back of this at some point too, so. Okay. So now we just have this little piece here. Probably try to wrap that around there. It's really thin right there, so I think maybe we can get it though. Do we want to do plain? I think that would be pretty. Let's just do that. There, and let's see, it's a bit much to be going over the side, I think, so maybe we'll just like cut it right in there, or tear it right in there, try to get it somewhat straightish. That little piece for later. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, glue booger. Now we get this on there, and then we'll call this a video because I have to go and shower and get ready for work. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Okay. turn this over. Do that to try to get that back down better. Okay. Let me put a little bit there. Okay. Let's do that. Some glue here. Oh, I got glue everywhere. Everywhere. Oh. Looks like I need some more glue under here. Okay. Now let's get this side here. Just making a mess everywhere, but it'll be okay. All right, I think we got it, guys. Go ahead and wipe this off real quick. And the top on our glue. Then go get, look, those two fingers are sticking together. I got glue on there. Okay. So here we go, guys. Look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. So we will figure out later what we're going to do. And these seams, if you could see them, we could put lace down through there. Then you won't be able to see it. It'll depend on where I cut it and what I end up doing there. But I do want this to dry really well before I do that. And I will probably cut it before I figure out what I'm going to do with it. Cut it before I do the inside. So yeah. So there is our little whatever project. I don't know. Masterboard. Whatever you want to call it. Swell sheets. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.